So, what was the main thing you liked about the ELP program?
I think for me the most unforgettable experience that I get from the ELP is the diversity of the participants and also the course, because from the diversity we get many information sharings, and also apart from the information we also get new network from all over the countries. So I think the most one important thing that I like is the diversity.
Okay, I agree with my new friend and new member of my network,
Yes.
Sita. And for me, this is really the most important of this course. But in the program, in the schedule of the course, I want to destack the participation of the Susan Carpenter and the training about negotiation and the possibility to be a reflection about our kind of personalities and the kind of personalities of the people that we work. That is so many important to try to get agreements and about the environmental questions, and mainly if we need to dialogue with policymakers and members of the government and private sector.
Okay, thank you. And the second question, what would you like to see in the program? What educational tool, element, approach would you like to see?
To me, I think apart from the theories, I would like to see more practical methods or something that is more we can apply more on the ground level, so that we know what we can bring back to our work.
Oh yeah, I think we need to have more time to discuss.
Yes.
Because how you said, Sita, the different experience of these people is the most rich can I say benefit we can get in this course. So if in the next course we can have more time to discuss and to know more about the experience of each one, I think this will be very productive to all the participants.
I agree.
So, what was the best, the most memorable element experience during the ELP program?
Yeah, for me, the best, memorable, and learning events during the ELP journey is on environmental collaboration, because everyone in the community are involved in the planning process. Everybody has the right to air their voices about environment and how to conserve environment.
The second question is, what would you like, what educational method, tool, element would you like to see in environmental education program?
Considering the importance of managing resilience or climate resilience across the globe, I think there's a need to put greater emphasis on managing ecological fragile areas or ecologically critical areas, such as, for example, landslide-prone areas, flood-prone areas, and this will be integrated as part of the ELP curriculum, because across the globe, or some of the developing countries have this problem on ecological fragile area. Like for example, in the Philippines, we have areas potential for landslide, areas potential for flooding, areas potential for earthquake, and this should be integrated mainstream in the ELP curriculum. So maybe the appropriate title for this is maybe mainstreaming ecologically fragile areas into the ELP program.
Small scale birds, innovative technologies, not really technology but approaches that are better for a developing country like my country, Cameroon, or where I work in Tanzania. When we went to the farm, for example, when we went to the Fullberry farm, this kind of approaches where it's small scale, not high tech, because we cannot even afford those high tech machines and everything. So for me, the small scale, like when we went to Rene and all this organic farming, for me that was the best learning I took. But also the idea of a multidisciplinary approach, that one discipline cannot have the answer. Only economics alone, or only social issues, or only environmental issues. We have to work in a holistic manner. And so this is what I've been doing, and I think that's the way for the future. We have to get something for the world, for a better world. Thank you. Especially for the people from developing countries, I think the organic agriculture is one of the very important things, because it kind of captures what we are actually facing and the answers to our questions. I don't think biotechnology, Africa, we are not ready for biotechnology now. So I want to look at, if they can look at the aspect of organic agriculture and how it can really improve the livelihoods of African communities. I think that would be very good.
This program it's very interactive. It has different ways of methods, like the field trip, the class session, and which is integrated, and which made us so to uptake or absorb the contents just in a relaxing ways. And the second one that I like, I want what to improve in this ELP program is, most of the data I found them not updated. So just unupdated presentation in some of the programs. That's what I want most.
So Mink, what was the best things about this ELP program?
Thank you. I think there are two best things. First one, we visited the agricultural in cities. That's urban agriculture. That's very good for me. I think because the GEF is doing the agricultural project in China, that will help us to develop this kind of project worldwide. Second, I think look at this agriculture area. This is ranching facilities in this national park. That means the U.S. government has a very good policy to incorporate the private and the public sector together. That's a very good model. So that's 2 points for you.
Very good. And what would you like to see to be added in the environmental education program?
Okay, if I'm forced to add 1 point or make a comment for the future improvement of this program, I think the professors in the university some of them may update their data in their presentations, because I saw some professors use a little bit of old data, like for example 2005 year data for this presentation or for lecturing. And if they can upgrade to 2011 or 2012, that will be better. Thank you.
Okay, this ELP course is very, very interesting in my point of view because of three things. First one, you have a good combination with your theory, with professors coming with the result of the research and things that have been happening in the world, and this is very, very interesting. We have some information even from our own country that I was not really aware of, and also having the chance to look at the things all around the world, that was very, very good for me. And the second thing I really like about these courses is the integration of what they are called the collaborative leadership. I am the one who believe, I am among those who believe that no matter the type of knowledge you have, no matter the type of theory you know, no matter the type of things you know in the world, but if you do not have the way to communicate it, to engage people in doing it, you won't probably success. What the mean of knowledge if you're not able to communicate efficiently with it? That is the second thing I really appreciated. And the third one was the combination also of the field visit. You know, theory is good, communication is good, negotiation is good, but if you don't see the things the way they are, if you don't see experience, concrete example of how things have been in the past and see how it is in the future, I did actually in the USA, that was very, very, very useful and interesting for me.
This
That's
part
it.
of the ELP program is that it's too international, so all the participants came from different parts of the world where we learn from each other, and so we all work under one field but with a different focus. So after all, it was a good chance that to exchange ideas and partnerships. So everything in ELP program is so great, but I think I wish that if we had more chance to the thematic group to sit together for brainstorming and came up with ideas and future collaboration programs, and so this part that I wished if we could have more time.
I'm Elga Yamaki. I'm from Brazil. What more interested me in this ELP, Sustainable Environmental Management course, was the workshop, the collaborative leadership, because it was possible to understand that a leader needs to know and know your employees. I liked also the integration and the change of experience between the participants. I guess that lacked time for learn and discuss more about agriculture, explore real cases and study cases, and schedule is a lot of heavy for me. Thank you.